What up, YouTube? It's Stag Hollow coming at you with another video of Lorcana, and we got a great one for you guys. Coming from set 12, decks, all right? We got a new deck, and it's called Sid's Toy Box, all right? We got some great cards of the new Toy Story. We got the one-cost Woody, regular one-cost, and then his legendary. We love this new card. It's a legendary Woody, and what this Woody allows you to do is able to lure. When he quests, he gives you 2 lore. He gives you the ability to draw a card. And he gives you the ability to play a toy character of 2 or less for free. And that's amazing. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? That's amazing. We love it. We love it. We got so many other good cards in here. We got Jane Doll. During your turn, whenever this character is banished, each opponent loses 1 lore and you gain 1 lore. We got Alan A. Dale, a new 2-cost singer. He can sing for 4. We love that about this new character. He's going to be in so many new decks. We got Rex, Bodyguard. During an opponent's turn, when this character is banished, you gain 1 lore. He's going to be doing a lot of protecting of our toys. But when he gets banished, we get that lore. We get that lore. We like that. And then we got Wind Up Frog. If one of your toy characters was banished this turn, pay 2 or less for this character. Well, you just pay 2 less. You don't or less. You pay 2 less for this character. And then we got the legendary Sid. The Sid. I want to say Sid the Sloth, but that's from a different movie. This Sid reigns from Toy Story. And when you play this character, you may banish another character of yours. If you do, each opponent chooses and banishes one of their characters during your turn. Whenever a toy character is banished, you gain 2 lore. There's going to be a lot of banishing of toy characters, and that's going to allow us to get more lore. And that's what's allow us to make this deck work against dogs. Alright, even though that's not really the biggest competition right now, just Blurple and dogs, this deck can compete with them. I promise you that it can. It's able to be fun and reliable. It's like all reliable. And if you guys hear that in the background, we got another commentator, reigning 5 months young. He is the newborn in the house. Yes, sir. He's going to be also commentating alongside with me here and there. Or he might fall asleep after drinking 8 ounces. We don't know yet. We'll find out later on. But for now, let's get into the gameplay. Alrighty, let's get into the gameplay now. I find this very fun. It's a fun deck. Let's get some mulligans going. We got to get rid of this 6-cost Sid because he's not going to do anything for us in the beginning. It's going to be more towards the middle and end of the game where he's going to really be effective. I mean, we got abilities like Akud to get him up early, and we, like, just right in here, we just pull in Akud. That's going to allow us to get some of these high-cost characters out there a couple turns earlier than what we're supposed to be getting them out. And we just got another one, which is kind of funny. We'll take it. Let's start trying to figure out the game plan, because we didn't get a one-cost Inkable. So that makes it to where our opponent is going to have the upper hand here. And, you know, we were really looking for that Woody or that Jane Doll, the pterodactyl Jane Doll. We would have really liked those ones to start out with, because against this dogs deck, dogs can ramp up and become very overwhelming. But as I'm starting to learn with this deck after testing it, this deck can be just as overwhelming as dogs. And once you get all those characters out, if your opponent doesn't have an Under the Sea or a way to get rid of these characters, then it's going to start becoming a problem. And not only that, a lot of these characters, once you banish them, they start to get they give you lore. And with Sid too, Sid's going to be getting lore and giving us lore every time we banish toy characters. And that's the whole deal of this deck, is getting those toy cards banished so that way we can get lore. And they're attacking us and we're attacking them. And oh, great. Oh, great. Here we go. A Chromacon. Now it gets even more interesting. There's no item removal in this deck. So, with that being said, it's a horse race. This whole game now is a horse race, and we're losing. We're, as you can see, they got the upper hand in lore. They got 4, we got 0. Not only that, they got 3 characters out there right now, to where we can only maybe get. Yeah, we're sticking with Woody. That's it. So it's a horse race now, and we gotta get on the horses and get going, get ramping. And yeah, like we're starting out down, because every time we attack one of their characters and kill them, we get our characters pushed down. And against the dogs deck, dogs is overwhelming. Like I said, it can really push you to the limits with dogs, and I think Sid's Toy Box has a chance. I really do. And to not get off topic of the gameplay, but talking about set 12, the decks that I'm starting to see come out of set 12 are really for infinity. I'm not seeing a lot of core constructed, and that's what I really wanted to build with this Sid's Toy Box, was a core constructed deck that can have that can stay in rotation for a while. And luckily, the only cards that really need to be tweaked is Lilo. Once Lilo gets out of rotation, you just need to figure out a filler for that. And if we can figure out a filler for that, this deck is still really good. During the testing of it, Lilo, she's mainly been towards the end of the game where I'm pushing to get these characters back into play, but by that time I'm either really set on being able to get the lore or just win the game, where she's not very useful, but she can be. There's times where I do use her and utilize her at the right times. She can be very useful. My commentator on the other side, I think he's kind of agreeing and going back and forth on it. But we just need to ramp up. We need to get these characters on the board. We need to get some draw. And luckily with our Woodies, we're able to get some cards. And we can play characters with 2 or less, like how we just now got this other Woody. We can now quest with this one Woody, get him out into play. Or we can even ink him. Or we can ink Dale. And I think we're going to ink the Woody. And then now next turn, we're able to get Sid out. We can get Sid out, and that'll be... we'll get... I'm not saying we're going to win the horse race, because it's going to be really close. But we're going to get really close to winning the horse race now that Sid's out. Once we get him out. Not that he's out right now, but it just also depends if we can get a card in the inkwell. If we can get a card in the inkwell, then we're set. Another good character that I would love to play, and I'm going to play. And we're able to quest with the Woody, so we can possibly get some more characters out. So here, yeah, see, like we're getting Rex, we're getting all these characters that we can play for free. And then we're gonna questing machine. So yeah, as long as we can keep questing, and sorry about the audio right there for a second, but it's overwhelming. That's what this deck is made to do, is overwhelm and constantly be annoying and just have fun with it. I can't wait. I know you are all excited and everything, aren't you? About the new set. You just can't wait to get your hands on it either. You can't wait to get your hands on the new set. My other commentator here, he's squirming, wiggling. He wants to get his hands on these cards and play with these new sets. And I think it's going to be fun. This is a new Fable. This is going to be just like Fable, where we're going to be seeing you know, a huge. One thing is, I think this was not a letdown, but we should have seen more Iconics and Enchanteds of Toy Story. That was the whole goal of this set, was Toy Story, and I didn't get as much as I'd like. I still love what we got, but I didn't get as much as what I think we should have got. So, back to the gameplay. As you can see, we're going to overwhelm him with cards, and we're going to pretty much just quest our way to victory after this. And we're going to just banish and get lore, and yeah, we're just going to quest away, and we got this game sealed. So, I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and we're going to get into a pack opening right now. We do one pack every video, so let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Sid's Toy Box, coming to you soon. I can't wait to take this to my locals, and can't wait for you guys to take it to your locals and tell me how it goes. See you guys in the pack openings. Alright, let's get this pack opening underway. I wish we had a not Into the Wilds Unknown. Sadly, we do not. We only have Winter Spell. So, we're going to be doing a video, until we get an Iconic, and then we're going to make a series out of it, too, on the shorts. The Road to Iconic. Or Enchanted. Either one. We'll take either one. Little Lilo art, so let's see. This is a good playable. Minnie Mouse. Only looking for a couple cards here to fill out a couple of other decks. My personal decks. Oh. No Iconic. We got a Goofy. Yes, sir. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.